And this year's Calgary Stampede is officially underway. Country music superstar Shania Twain is leading the way as Grand Marshal of the opening parade. She says she is thrilled to be a part of the event.
I am honored. It's a privilege to be the parade marshal. It's been a dream of mine for a very long time. I have attended the stages of Calgary many times performing, and never once participated in the Stampede. So, not because I didn't want to, but because I was running off to another city for another show.
The CBC's Erin Collins is at the parade and joins us now. And Erin, there you are. Oh, wow. This looks pretty
Welcome
incredible.
to the party, Andrew.
What a party it is.
Welcome to the greatest outdoor show on earth. We're in the middle of a Filipino float that is all karaoke right now. As you can see, you never know what you're going to get when you're actually inside the Calgary Stampede Parade, the official kickoff. We're on 9th Avenue, of course, heading west. And we're doing a little bit of running, so I'm not going to lie, I'm a little out of breath, Andrew, but it's worth it. Thousands of people have been up since about 5 o'clock in the morning to get the prime seats to watch all the amazing floats that come by here, right? More than 100 floats, marching bands, First Nations component, a huge part of this celebration, which has been going on for over a century. The first Stampede, 1912, there were 2,000 members of Treaty 7 involved. This is the members of the Stoney Nakoda Nation just outside of Calgary making their way on horseback right now. And Andrew, I do have a question for you. It's a skill testing question.
Uh-oh.
Stampede related, are you ready?
I'm going to try. Yeah.
I'm going to warn you, Arthie was way off.
Oh,
okay?
Okay.
How many horses are in this parade today?
Okay, not thousands.
What do you think?
Not maybe a couple, few
Good,
hundred?
good.
Few hundred?
A few. So what, you're going with 300?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a fair guess. You did better than Artie, I will tell you that, but you're still way off. There's 700 horses in this parade today, and I can tell you, they're beautiful, they're wonderful, they're a huge part of the Western culture that this parade and this Stampede is about celebrating, but they make a mess. I'm gonna ask you a second question. Do you have any idea how much mess they leave behind, Andrew?
Erin, can we talk about the Filipino karaoke? Like, let's talk about the Filipino karaoke. Let's not talk about this mess that you want to tell us about.
They were great. I'm doing this for my 10-year-old, okay? 2 tons of horse poop left on the street here. Anyways, after it's all cleaned up, they reverse their way back. A lot to think about. They head their way back to the Calgary Stampede, 10 days of rodeo and music and fun, celebrating Western culture. It really is a quintessential time to be in Calgary and one of the biggest celebrations and festivals in the country. So, and I'm happy to be in the midst of the parade. What do we got here? We got
what's happening behind you
float.
there?
You just never know what you're going to get. Well, this is a lot of culture, right? Calgary is a multicultural city, and of course this is all about celebrating Western culture, but part of Western culture here on the prairies is accepting and welcoming cultures from everywhere. So we just had the Filipino float. This is the folks from Vietnam. Who knows what's going to be behind that, but it's wonderful. You get all the different music and colors and culture of all the different countries that make their way down 9th Avenue here, and really Stampede is about sort of celebrating the past, but also celebrating the city and the culture that Calgary is evolving into. It's a great place to visit. Hey there.
All right. Yeah, and so Erin, tell us a little more about some of the highlights of this parade, because it does look like a lot of fun.
It's hard not to have fun here, right? So, I mean, I'm a bit of a traditionalist when it comes to parade. I like the horses. I also like the marching bands. We had the police band here, and we had the Outriders from the Calgary Stampede. So that I like that stuff. But I mean, there's a little bit of something for everyone. You just saw the cultural stuff. What are we seeing here right now? We got the Windy Ridge Riders. So there's some folks that obviously are a member of a horse riding club somewhere in the southern Alberta region. I'm not exactly sure where. But yeah, seeing the horses come by, seeing the marching bands, I mean, that's kind of standard parade fare, but there's a reason that it's standard. The people love it, and that's why thousands of people have lined up very early to get these prime seats to take in this parade.
You've even got the police there, and they're in their cowboy hats, right? I mean, is that something you see every day in Calgary? I don't think so.
You actually would.
Oh, you would?
I mean, not all of the police.
Yeah.
Not all the police officers would be wearing cowboy hats all the time, Andrew. But there certainly would be some of those Smith-built hats on Calgary's finest from time to time throughout the year. Looks like we got the Ukrainian Youth Association here, which is pretty cool, making their way through here. Yeah, they have an interesting float. Looks like a bit of Orthodox church on that float. Very happy. I love the embroidery on those shirts. Now we got a trail riding group. Oh, this is an interesting. Look at this Clydesdale with wings on it.
Wow.
See that, James? Yeah, incredible. There's actually, you know what? You asked me my favorite. Earlier, there was a float that came by, which was a Mad Max float. It was all the folks dressed up in like post-apocalyptic garb. Try to find it. It was, if you can find it online, it was incredible.
This is
amazing. Tai Chi martial arts going on. Yeah, it's a really, if you're anywhere in the country right now, if you ever get the opportunity to take in the Calgary Stampede, it's not just about, it's a big part of it, of course, is rodeos and cowboy culture, but there's a whole heck of a lot more to it out here and a whole heck of a lot more to Alberta and to this city. So
well, you
you're
know
welcome.
What, Aaron,
and I guess the warm welcome is the biggest part.
We really, for all the Canadians that are not able to be there, we really appreciate you taking us on a long walk through it. It looks like a lot of fun, beautiful. Yep. Beautiful day, sunny day there too. Thank you. That is CBC's Aaron Collins live at the Calgary Stampede.
You're welcome.